souls. Welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing an energy check-in for the twins. I know I was out. I didn't post a reading last week, you guys, and honestly it's because integration's been really difficult for me in terms of just, I feel like I've been brought down in the journey back to the 3D a little more or a lot more. So that's where I'm at in my journey. So I've had to kind of allow myself to integrate and ground again. But I do feel there's a lot of feminines who are in that space. So I actually feel it's a grounding, but yet it's almost like coming from the high priestess energy to ground to the empress energy on earth. But yet it's like I still feel a little eerie. So we're just going to get into the read today and do an energy check-in a little bit on the masculine. I feel like I want to focus a lot on the feminine, but I feel like it's going to, because it just feels very merging anyways, and it's been feeling like that. But I've been feeling like I'm picking up that feminines are very detached right now, or just very much brought back to themselves, but in a very, it's almost like you can't feel your masculine. It's a very how do I say it? It's so detached, guys. I don't know. I'm feeling it stronger. Maybe some of you guys will feel it much stronger coming soon, but I do feel this energy very strongly. So I did channel earlier, and I just didn't get to do the video earlier because, again, it's been very difficult for me to tap in, and I'm still very exhausted. So what I'm picking up is DMs are in it. I think that was the first thing I heard. DMs are in it, which is good because that's exactly what's going to happen. The pull of the feminine, the feminine taking back her energy and more just in her power. Feminines are more in inner union with self, masculine, feminine energy. So when in inner union, then that's when masculines become more in it into their journey. And so whether it's consciously or subconsciously, I do feel it's very subconsciously for a lot of the collective masculines who are still not completely 100% in, but they know they're going through things. So there are many things happening that they're experiencing, and I feel it's an internal thing for the masculine. So forced to surrender during towers being experienced, and the towers are, and I feel the towers are more internal. So it's like whatever they're experiencing is through their emotional body, and it's been very challenging. I feel a lot of temperance energy, temperance battle between mind and heart, strong swords energy as well, all mental. So I was picking up on a lot of swords energy as well. And then the feminines are in strong high vibration from sacral and solar plexus. So even if you feminines, it's like it's that literally detached self-actualization. There's a self-actualization that it's happening when you're in self-actualization. It's when you actually meet your dharma, and so there is a connection that's happening between your sacral and solar. And the solar for me is always the life force, which is the empress energy. And so there is this life force that's stirring in you, aligning you more to the self, the inner union with yourself, and the union with source, the oneness with source. And so strong inner union and desire for peace and reducing the noise. And so that's the high priestess energy that I was feeling for the feminines, which is more of just wanting peace, quietness, and reducing a lot of noise in the outer world. So there's a lot of spending a lot of time in that high priestess, just spending time alone, just embracing your own energy and embracing feeling this connection with the oneness with source, but also the abundance, and yet doing things on the physical in your 3D. And that could be just working on projects, hobbies, things that you really enjoy. It's like your focus has shifted. It's what I'm saying, feminine. So this is a reinvention. So whatever you're reinventing, deciding to change your wardrobe, cleaning out your closet, there's something within yourself in the outer world that's just going to exchange. You decided to paint you know, your home, or redecorate, or, you know, something to that nature, something that's changing outside that really needs to kind of make you feel a little more grounded. And it's like a change of pace and a change of space. And you're enjoying the space, you know, whether it's redoing your finances, you know, as well, like looking at all your finances and settling debt and doing, it's just a lot of cleaning, and I'm feeling as well. So transforming the abundance into your 3D world, exploring your options and feeling detached from the 3D DM currently. So you're detached from your 3D, you're still in spiritual, you still may feel your DM in the 5D, and even then you may not feel them so much, but you understand, and you're still in inner union, so you embrace the love, and you're embracing the love for what it is. And you're also just embracing your connection to source at this moment. And then just sending love. Doesn't mean you don't care for your masculine when you're in this energy. It just means it's time for you. You know, it's your you time. But that also is the mirror, so it's their time. And this is why I'm saying the DMs are in it. So this is the way it's supposed to feel when you are integrating a new timeline. So when you're in that space, that's when you're actually shifting a timeline feminine. So I felt 4 of Swords energy for you guys and High Priestess. So those were a few things I wanted to point out. I'm going to pull a major arcana shift for the masculine and one for the feminine. Spirit, give me a major arcana shift for the masculine. The moon, yeah. Intuition and insight. Wow. You know how guys, now it makes sense. So how I wrote here, DMs are in it. Think about this, you guys. Intuition and insight. They're in it. Now I see why Spirit was giving this to me, because your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now. So you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others, and don't allow fear to worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. And I feel this is where for a while we were picking up that the masculines were wanting to be disconnected from the world, and that is reducing the noise as well for them as well. So they're in it in terms of really settling within themselves. There's guidance, a lot of emotional body changes that's bringing discomfort, I feel, and they need to, it's the reason the discomfort's existing, the towers, the internal towers they're feeling, it's to make them listen, hear the guidance. And again, whether they're subconsciously doing it or consciously, there goes the Emperor wanting to show up. I'm going to put him back, but yeah, organization. I feel this is for feminines as well too, because we're embodying this 3D, you know, masculines are more 3D and feminines more spiritual realm, right? We're the connection. And so we're bringing down more of this organization in our life. This is why I feel this inner union with the feminines on a 3D level. And so I'll read this for you feminines, but I'm going to put it back. Your plans are on target, and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual, and seek out a mentor. And I feel like this coming out is the masculines giving us this go, that we are on the right track in terms of how we're feeling. So Spirit, give me a major arcana for the divine feminines, please. Wow. And what I say, guys, this is the High Priestess. I'm really feeling 4 of Swords for us and High Priestess. So this is the go within. So again, an in here. So maybe Spirit, the in that Spirit's giving me is definitely strong with the masculine, be in it, but that's because we're also in it. So it's what I'm getting is this energy of the separation, and both masculine and feminine in it, really in it, in the journey, the twin soul journey, inner union. So that's the in that I'm feeling. So you are a very intuitive person, and there are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside you. Take time to be quiet. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, feminines are here to strong inner union, desire for peace, reducing the noise. And so here Spirit is saying, take time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation or prayer. There's no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. I still feel there's some action being taken, but this is a lot of the quietness that's also happening. So I feel a combination for the feminines. It's the Empress and the High Priestess together. And that's why we saw the Emperor. So the Emperor is still taking action on the 3D, but more from a logical perspective. Both connections manifesting Magician energy in the bottom. So let's see what the soul's journey is here. The soul's journey for each. Let's go. I'm going to pull one for the masculine. What is the soul's transition for the DMs? Igniting your passions. Find that something or someone that speaks to your heart. Lift your mood and sparks your creativity. If related to work, do what you love. Masculines may be experiencing this that's that sacral energy that I really feel this is to be the feminines. I feel Spirit is giving me this for the feminines as I was speaking about the feminines. And this again, I feel such merging energies, you guys. So I think I picked this up, this merging energy, in all the readings I did this week. So I'm not surprised if I'm still feeling the inner union that's existing. So I'm just going to pull another one, Spirit. Give me another. I'm going to keep this as mutual energy because I feel like I'm picking it up that way. Give me another energy for the twin, Spirit. What's the soul's transition? This is truly an activation in this silence. And then we have healer. You are gifted with the ability to heal through words, thoughts, touch, and actions. You may also explore healing work. Okay, this feels strong feminine energy. So both the DMs and DFs are experiencing igniting passions. There's things that are stirring. So sparks are happening within internally. That's why the silence is necessary, so we can hear. And so we can hear what our hearts are saying. Our hearts are speaking to us right now. And so a lot of you are coming more into your gifts in terms of taking action on healing work. And then some of it is that healing where that you're doing the cleansing of your outer world, right? So then you can make room for what more channeling and more information to come to you in terms of your journey and your next steps. So there is here, this does say touch. You're gifted with the ability to heal through words, thoughts, touch, and actions. And so I feel there's also this healing aspect with the actions that you're taking in this space as well. And then bottom of the deck is transformation. You're shedding layers of your life. Some relationships and external factors that no longer serve your highest purpose must fade away. And some of that external factors, like I said, it's for both of the twins, it's going to be different, because masculines are definitely experiencing these internal towers, while the feminines are more external changes. I want to see what each masculine and feminine. Okay, so I guess Spirit is really giving me both. I wanted to focus only on the feminines today, but I see there are messages for both energies because of the merge. And this because we're experiencing so much inner, it's actually each twin is experiencing masculine and feminine energies right now, a balancing act. So what do we need to surrender? Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it will bring it will bring you peace. I'm going to keep this as mutual. Spirit, give me one for the divine masculines. What's the surrendering energy for the masculines? Surrender to setting limits. And here is, it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. Yes, masculines have definitely been dealing with a lot of that, but again, you guys, this can be very mutual energy. So we're just going to read, I'm going to say feminines, but this could be your inner masculine, and this could also be, you know, your inner feminine here. So do listen to the entire message, because I feel like the entire message is really important as I'm receiving it. So Spirit, give me the surrendering energy for the feminines. What is the surrendering energy for the feminines? So we've got two feminines. Yes. Look at this, you guys. Surrender to trust and surrender your fear of change. So trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. And we have surrendered to your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat this affirmation: I have faith that all is well. I feel like the trust, the surrendering, is the change that's taking place. Some of you may not feel like you know the way yet, but yet you have to trust in the guidance. So whatever Spirit is giving you in this moment, the communication, igniting your passions, there's something being ignited, and a lot of you are coming to your dharma, your purpose. And for some of you, it doesn't have to be this ultimate purpose. It just, again, it could just be the cleansing of the process to open new doors, to clear more mental space, which is a lot about what we have in the outside. So there's like attachments, and usually this whole journey has everything to do with attachments and self-actualization, you know. You know, when you're self-actualized, when people are self-actualized, they don't have any expectations. They don't expect anything. They do it because they feel passionate about it. They feel that that's their purpose. It's what they're here to do, no matter what that is. All right, so let's pull the energy for the masculines. Spirit, give me the energy for the masculines. So, the thinking woman, and then for the feminines, community. You know, and this is you, how you're showing up in the world. I feel like this is also your guides. So there's a lot of guidance that's happening in how you're going to contribute the service. You're moving to service, and you have to trust in the guidance. Also, I'm hearing trusting in your intuition, tapping more into that high priestess in this space to know that you're becoming this healer. You're gifted with the ability to heal through words, thoughts, touch, and actions. And there is a trusting of not fearing what people think, showing yourself out in the world eventually. So this silence could be in preparation of what's to come. And some of you may fear judgment, right? And so here for the masculines, of course, we have the setting the limits, healthy to set healthy boundaries in relationships. And so the thinking woman, they're just really much in their thoughts, right? This is them thinking, they're in it, right? There's a lot of in it thoughts. Swords energy, which is the mind. A lot of crown I'm feeling for the masculines right now. So let's pull some tarot here for the masculine spirits. Give me more clarifications here for the thinking woman, for the masculines. For the masculines. The Ace of Swords. Yep, there goes the Swords energy. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles. So that scarcity mindset, again, the limitations, this is clarity. There's a lot about the thoughts. There's a lot about trusting these breakthroughs of awareness, trusting the process, trusting what they're being informed about in their emotional body, how they apply their energy here. Six of Pentacles. 6 is always a big number for the twins, I feel. And then the 10 of Pentacles, ultimate achievement. And this is what it's moving them towards. It is about how they want to contribute to the rest of their lifetime here. And I keep getting this energy of like the contribution of the remaining of their lifetime. Like this is the next chapter in their life. And there goes that 4 of Swords, healing and recovery. I feel this is mutual for the twins, but again, Swords energy as well. Spirit, here for the community, for the feminines. Energies for the feminines. It's a lot. And as always, feminines, you guys always get this 9 of Pentacles, this independence. You're always finding your way. 8 of Cups, evolving. You're evolving and always finding your way. We've got Justice. We've got conflict and competition. The Queen of Wands. Yep, this makes sense. Ace of Wands. 7 of Cups. And the 5 of Pentacles. So this is the isolation and alone. So this 5 of Pentacles, I just feel because of this is the fears, right? There's a lot of fears and not knowing what to do with this 7 of Pentacles. Some of you may feel like this is all, may lack the trust in terms of this being a reachable goal, in terms of whatever passions you guys are creating, or not knowing what to do. But this is about trusting the contract, the soul contract here, and not allowing the competition, the words of you saying other people do the same thing, how can I be different? Finding your uniqueness, I feel. Again, this is always about your evolution, and it's always been about your independence and learning to trust yourself and learning to be one. The number 9 in Tesla is oneness. You guys look that up. It's oneness. And of course, the Queen of Wands, your passions, and Ace of Wands. This is truly an igniter. This is you diving into your desires and the cleansing of your soul. So your passions are about the cleansing of the soul, the evolution of the soul, and what you're cycling into this next stage in your life. So definitely something to... Wow, the Emperor shows up again. I just feel like this is strong masculine energy coming forth mutual. So, right, surrender to what is. This is the divine Emperor, divine masculine, really giving us this. We're in this Swords logic energy, very much in our mind, and it's just a space. It just feels very strong in our applications and our actions and the steps we're taking. So let's see. I'm going to pull another couple of energies. All right, Spirit, give me more of the masculines here. What's their journey? What's going on with their journey at the moment for the masculines? The Muse, yep, inspiration and the mask. Releasing the mask, and there goes the divine feminine. So this is tapping into their divine feminine energy. This is releasing that mask, trusting more in their intuition, right? Coming more into that feminine energy of the intuition and the insight, the waters. So it's definitely a dropping the limitations, not letting the illusions get to them anymore. Let's see for the feminines. What are the transitions for the feminines? Deception surrender and third party. And I just feel this is the outside. You guys have to be careful reducing the noise. How I said with the feminines, you need quiet and you need to surrender to your journey and reduce the noise. So these fears, you know, for some of you it's the fears, some of you it's people, your comparison to what's outside of you. You know, this is the detachment of the 3D, and this is a detachment. I was saying that you're coming, it does feel like that coming down to the 3D, even with what I'm experiencing, you guys, because I've been more in the 3D myself. And so I've realized, like, for example, with my job, what I was experiencing a few weeks back with like some oppression triggers that were resurfacing from past opportunities that I had that were resurfacing here in this new opportunity that I'm in. I really had to allow myself to observe the emotions and process. And a lot of times I had moments where I wanted to vocalize and say things, and but then I kept stopping myself because I said, I feel like I didn't have all the information, all the insight yet. And so I did go into a lot of my high priestess and just meditated in my emotions and my feelings. And there is now this energy within myself that I see it so different. So the same thing I was seeing before, I have found I've been given information on finding a different approach, and it's actually benefited me so much more. And I didn't do it for recognition at all, but it's the result of it is bringing about this recognition, and that's how abundance happens, right? So it's us managing our aura and our energetic field within, and it's how we transmute things. And so, you know, that's what I guess to make some of you feminines feel okay with whatever you're experiencing in your thoughts. And one of my favorite quotes, I can't remember who it's from, but whatever you practice in private will eventually, whatever you practice over time in private will eventually reward you in public. And so I can see all the things I've had in this high priestess, all the information I've been getting the past years. It is the benefits of what I'm rewarding in using the tools and the knowledge and the wisdom that I've gained is benefiting me now. It's rewarding me in public without me doing anything. It's just all the transitions. And so trust the process. Don't fear the change. Allow yourself to evolve into this 9 of Pentacles, because there's so much strength here, feminines. And there we go. That's why I felt the energy was more for feminines. And I do want to focus on that because it is a big transition for us. And I want to pull the main energy just for you guys, because I really don't want to focus on the masculines today. I've been doing it for the past reads. All right, Spirit, give me more. What is the main energy for the feminines? Want more information for the feminines here? I love it, guys. The Fool, exactly. This is the leaps. This is your independence. This is the detachment too. This is point 0, you guys. This is exactly where the twins need to be. And the feminines, this is the pull away, the surrender. Look at both of these energies look the same, right? These images both are surrendering to this new beginning, these leaps. What else for the feminines? I love it, feminines. I always love it. You guys always give me the Star. Yep. Walking away from the 5 of Swords. Don't let the mind get in your way, and look at all this feminine energy. Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. This is very empowering in your waters And then this is that energy where you're showing up. Now your 3D environment, you're nurturing your space, your outer world, the people, places, things that are changing, that are going to change in the outside, because you're nurturing this star energy, this inner star, this inner union. And really, it feels like a very mastering place, feminines. And here we have the 8 of Cups. Wow, and there goes the Death, this transformation. It's a very evolving space, and it really is embracing this inner union within. So I'm loving this energy. So let's see. I'll pull one guidance for the masculines and one for you feminines, and then I will pull my favorite card for the feminines. All right, Spirit, what is the guidance for the masculines? What guidance can we give the divine masculines? Soft. It takes courage to stay soft in a world that can be hard. There's strength in my vulnerability. We've got this card. I mean, there's so many cards here, you guys. I love it when we always get the same cards. We got this for the masculines in one of the reads. I think it was my last read. And it was, again, to the masculines to take courage, to stay soft, to embrace their vulnerability. No more masking. Embrace this feminine energy within. Embrace the intuition. Embrace what they're, embrace their vulnerability, finding strength in that vulnerability. And the more they embrace this vulnerability, the more they experience abundance. 10 of Pentacles, ultimate achievement. It is their ultimate achievement. Recognizing that this abundance within, the internal softness within their strength, embracing this energy, the feminine within, is what their soul has come for this lifetime to master. Ultimate achievement, the mastery in this earth. Pentacles, this is 10 of Pentacles on this 3D. I love that this 6 of Pentacles is showing the world. So this lifetime right now is to learn this vulnerability, and to master what society has, and to master and transmute what society has conditioned, what they've been living in for so long, that's had them mask this power. It's the strength. It's where their strength really lives. So let's see what the guidance is for the feminines. For the feminine, Spirit, what is the guidance for the feminines? I've got 2. Thank you, Spirit. So here's your earth energy here. Exactly. More earth energy, embracing earth. Someone who is grounded, practical, and reliable. This is definitely really grounding energy right now. Very 3D, very earth, very what's being grounded and practical in your life, simplifying your life, just grounding your energy in your outer worlds. And summer, a period of vitality and fruition. Yeah. Because it's once we free up whatever we need to cleanse, I really feel this. It's a period of vitality and fruition. Things are going to then shift and change, and there will be more of space. I feel space being opened. All right, so we're gonna get, these are my favorite cards. This is my Love Your Inner Goddess deck. So I want to pull one for the feminines, and then you guys know I love to read from the book because the messages are always very appropriate. So what else? What is the main guidance for our feminine, Spirit? The Good Witch. And here they usually have words. So create your own magic. Again, creativity. You're creating your own magic. It's a space to create magic right now. So this is the number 13. 13 could be important for some of you. Okay, so this is the spiritual guidance for the Good Witch. And that is understanding the healing energy, right? So we're talking about being our healer, the healer within, and how we're going to really use that and hope, help, and how it's going to contribute, whether it's healing friends, family, even our work environments. How can we use it? So you can create your own magic. You have a special gift for weaving loving spells of healing. With clear intentions, channeling your emotional energy, and using your words, you can create joy and happiness in your heart that touches the hearts of those around you. That's exactly what I'm saying, feminines. You're a good witch, and when you use your inner power to increase love in the world, your power will continue to increase. As we grow in power, we sometimes forget to use it wisely. We may use our power to speak ill of another, to persuade others into negative thinking through gossip, or to allow our own insecurities to make us behave disrespectfully to ourselves or to someone else. Misuse of power doesn't feel good for us or anyone else. The universe cannot uplift us into all that we dream of experiencing if we are using our power to pull ourselves and others down. It is better and more fun to use your power for loving and positive purpose as you honor freedom of choice for yourself and others. The Good Witch is a wise witch. She creates beautiful energy, which others can benefit from if they choose to. Forgive yourself if you've lost your way, if you forgot your true inner power or tried to make someone else's decision for them. Let that go now and come back to your heart with peace and happiness. It's time to weave your loving magic in the world. And I really appreciate that they're talking about to come back to your heart with peace. So for some of you who have been struggling, like I said, those fears, right? The surrender, fear, and trust. We need to come back and surrender. There's a lot about surrendering here. And then really diving back into no more being deceived by the outside, because we have to be careful when we're coming back and grounding that we fall back into the traps of the 3D world where the interference, because the Five of Swords is the interference, and then it could be hard to tap back into our High Priestess where we're coming. It could be hard to stay there when there's so much going on in the outside. And so this is the reducing of the noise that needs to be made when we're trying to reground and regroup and cleanse. So I think it's just something to be mindful, but knowing that you are tapping back into your healing powers, your gifts, your good witch powers, the good that you bring, the good that this journey brings, right? We have to focus on the journey, focus on the good, focus on what Source blesses us with, and not our 3D masculine, right? Like our 3D masculine is busy. They're obviously also trying to master their own vulnerability and their strength and vulnerability in this lifetime as well. So, I do want to pull. Let's see what your this is. What I allow cards. I forgot what the call is. The Art of Allowing. This new deck I have. I'm going to just pull it for you, feminines, because I just enjoy this energy for you guys. What is the Art of Allowing for the feminines right now? I allow myself to release fear. More about releasing fear. So this is a space to really, really release any fears that we may have that is still restricting us and not allowing us to really take these leaps to surrendering. Okay, feminines, so I'm going to leave it there. My divine masculines, divine feminines, I love you. Please like, share, subscribe. Click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul. And I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.